Good afternoon, everybody. This is P. Mason's Empowered and Christ-like Church. Listen, guys, I just wanted to jump on here real quick, and I just wanted to share with you, of course, our digest, where we share, what the message was about today. And today we came out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 1 down to verse 12. But the verses we really honed in on was somewhere between like the third and the fifth verse, where he talks about trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not unto your own understanding, but in all your ways. He says, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Notice he said paths, which is plural. We don't all have the same path. We don't all have the same way to go about doing things. And so when we say trust in the Lord, God understands that there are times when our trust is not fully perfect. He understands when our trust in him sometimes can even waver. He understands that. God is not a God who has soft skin. He's a thick-skinned God. He can handle you. He created you. He knows you in and out better than you know yourself. And so he says, trust in the Lord with all of thine heart. Sometimes heart is translated as mind. All of our heart and our mind. Amen. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not. Lean not. Don't lean towards your own understanding of something, because sometimes your understanding, my understanding, can be skewed. My understanding can be fleshly. My understanding can look at something from a different way and try to get an easy way out of something, or even a not as honest way to do something. My understanding. This is my understanding. That's why he says, lean not to your own understanding. This is Solomon talking, y'all. It says, lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. In all your ways. What do you mean ways? In all of what ways? In all of your ways, your upstanding, your downsitting, your angry ways, your happy ways, your sad ways, your confused ways. Whatever way that you're in, God can handle your ways. In all of your ways, he said, acknowledge him. God, I'm confused. I'm acknowledging you. God, I have anxiety. I'm acknowledging you. God, I'm sick. I'm acknowledging you. God, I'm angry. I'm acknowledging you. And he shall direct your paths. I told a little story about years ago how I went to this conference, and it didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out, because I was down there. I literally got there on a wing and a prayer, and it didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out. But what ended up happening is I was getting ready to get into my own understanding because some things went awry, but God told me to be calm. And so when I calmed down, he made a way for me. So people of God, be encouraged that they know that he wants you to trust him, not in this world system. This world system, man, is going down. Maybe not even going down. It's down. And so we have to be able to trust in him. Amen. Because in those times, in that trust, he will give us peace. He will give us comfort. He will give us understanding. Sometimes you got to sit still. Sometimes you got to just sit still, be quiet, and listen. And so he will give you direction and understanding. Lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Further down, we talked about in verse 12, where he says, don't despise the chastening of the Lord. He says God basically chastens a son that he delights in. And so there are times when God may be even chastening us. There may be times when God is correcting us and putting us on a course correction. Doesn't mean he's angry. It doesn't mean he wants to cast you into hell and he's done with you. Because he loves you, he's trying to shift you and get you into the right place. So you may have to hear some things you don't want to hear. You may have to do some things you don't want to do. You may have to course correct in some areas, but it's all love. Amen. Lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him. He shall direct your paths. Many different paths to get to what God has for you. People of God, be encouraged. Again, this is P. Mason's Empowered. We're going to drop this in our YouTube channel, so please do me a favor, hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe over there, as well as we'll be posting this on Facebook, on our Redeemed D. Mace, and also Christ-like. The totality of the message will be posted on Christ-like today, and we love you guys. Have a great one.